welcome and thanks for stopping by. You know, we love our beans and greens and cornbread and dishes like that. But today we're going to cut some carbs. We're going to add some omega-3s. I'm going to air fry some perch um, fish, and I'm going to make some coleslaw. So stick around. Okay, so I went to the meat market and I got some fresh perch. And be sure to smell it because it shouldn't smell fishy at all. It should smell like fish but not fishy. And to test to see if it's fresh or not, what you can do, you take your finger and you poke, and it should be very firm, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't sink. If you stick your finger in there and it sinks, then it's no good. Don't buy it. So I'm going to take some of this fish and I'm going to rinse it off really well, and then show you what I'll do next. Okay, so I've rinsed my fish off in cool water, and I'm going to just take each of them. I'm only doing a few pieces and kind of get some of the water off of them. So you're going to need to add some oil so that the cornmeal can stick. Okay, and I love fried fish. I really do. But always what's good to you is not good for you, so every now and then you have to give that stuff a break. Give that fried food a break. So, we've dried this. I'm going to add some oil. We still need some oil. Can't totally get rid of that. Not with this dish. That's quite enough. I'm going to rub that in. Get it on the bottom too, from the bottom of the pan. Just move it around. And you can add whatever type of seasonings you like, some Old Bay or some Lawry's or whichever you choose. But I'll be using some Nature Seasoning. I think it has everything it needs in there for fried fish, for fish period, for me. And I'm going to use some Red Hot. This is good too. If you never tried it, give it a try. Okay. And be light with your salt because, as you know, fish is very absorbent when it comes to seasoning. And you'll mess around and have some salty fish. I did all those things. It's not too pleasant, especially you put your work in and you don't taste. You're just frying away and everything is seasoned the same. And when you're done, you taste like, oh my goodness, what have I done? So, you know, be careful. Gonna add, this is spicy too now. Don't be mistaken. So if you don't like real spicy, then you have to be light-handed. If you like your fish really spicy, then shake, shake, shake to your heart's content. I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing. Lightly. It's supposed to snow and rain today. Prayerfully, it won't do too much. Just a little bit. Even though I welcome any season, I'm glad to be here to see it, to feel it, and all of that, but not quite ready for the snow. You just get that in there like this. And you know, like for Christmas, I bought 3 of my adult children air fryers, and I bought them the biggest air fryers that I could find. And then for my husband and I bought a teeny wee one. Don't know what I was thinking, but it's not very big, and you can't do too much too fast. Okay, so I have some cornmeal, and I don't want to dip it in. I don't want to make it too heavy, so I'm just going to kind of like shake it across like sugar. You want it to crisp up, but not too heavy, remember, because it's not going into the grease. Flip it over and do the same thing. You know, I wish that I could really play some music. If I could play some music, y'all, it'd be a party up in Creasta's kitchen. Believe me, we'd be getting down. Shaking it up and dropping it like it's hot and twirling around and flipping chicken and everything. But, unfortunately, YouTube ain't having it. Okay, so we've done that. And I have my air fryer here. And I'm going to turn it up high. I'm going to open it and put it in. Let me spray it again. It's up a little bit so you can see it. Just going to spray it with some non-stick spray. And I can only put a few in here at a time. By a few, I mean 2. That's how small it is. I'm going to have to buy me another one soon. And I'm going to turn it on. I have it up high. I have it on 400 degrees. That's at 700 degrees. And I'm going to let it do its thing. And while that's happening, I'm going to cut the veggies for the coleslaw. And I have some red onion. I'm just making a small amount. I have some red cabbage, purple or whatever color you want to call it. And I have some green cabbage. And I have a carrot. We're just going to slice these really thin. Watch those fingers. We need them all. And the red cabbage. This probably is well done. It doesn't take that long. These air fryers are pretty powerful. I put them in here because we do have to rinse. Not necessarily the onions, but I'm going to anyway, since they're in the bunch. They want to hang out, they're going to have to hang out all the way. Okay, it's getting there. I'm going to turn it over. Don't really have to, but I'm going to. Okay. And I'm going to julienne these carrots. Just a little. I have a few of them, and these julienne. I told you I love little gadgets, so I have all kind of little gadgets to help me out in the kitchen. Ouch. Been collecting them for years. And I guess this is why. So that I can get in this kitchen and do my little cooking on my little channel, which I enjoy. I really, really do. Anybody that knows me knows that I like to feed you. When you come in, most of the time it's like, what you want to eat? You hungry? You thirsty? So don't think for a minute that I don't enjoy this. I'm having a really good time with this. And I hope you are too. And that should be about enough. Just try to cut my finger. I better lay this one down. Just a little quicker. That should do it. We're going to have to make this salad dressing. Just trying to see if I need some more carrots. I think I do. What about you? I think I need a few more carrots. Might as well use the rest of this as much as I can anyway. Go. Okay, the first couple I finished. I just wanted you to see. And they are crunchy, nice and crunchy. And I'm going to add some more in. And then we're going to make our sauce for our slaw. Ooh. Did I say sauce? I meant dressing. I swear it must be in the food because I'm not the only one going, even the kids are going, We're all forgetting what's up with that. Okay, so I have some Hellmann's real mayonnaise. And again, I'm not going to make much. You make as much as you need. About a tablespoon. I don't need this much, but I'm going to do that. And we're going to add in some sugar. And we're going to do this to taste. Some apple cider vinegar. Don't go crazy with this. I'm going to try that first. That may or may not be enough. Some lemon juice. Some real lemon juice. I just buy my lemons and squeeze them and zest them. Keep the zest. And I put the juice in the fridge. And we're adding some pepper. And here I have a white onion. I'm just going to use a little bit of white onion zest. We'll see if that's enough. Yep. I can tell we're probably going to need some more moisture. And you don't want it to get loose. You know how sometimes you make your dressing, your coleslaw, and you use you buy the coleslaw dressing in the store, and it gets really loose and watery. We're not having that. So I'm going to add a little more this vinegar, a little more of everything, just a little. Because you need that little sour from your apple cider vinegar. You know how it is when you with your dressing. You want to get that little twang, that little, I don't know what to call it. Sour, I guess. It Come on, we're going to do some more onion too. More of you, darling, more of you. Yeah, that's about how you want it. Can you see? I'm going to taste. That's it right there. So rinse your slaw off in cold water and try to get as much water off as you can. We're just going to add it into the sauce and toss it as much as we need. Not going to need much more. My fish is getting down over there. Yes, it is. Doesn't take very long and it's not messy. You don't have grease splashing everywhere. You don't have a major cleanup when you're done. And it's better for your health. So, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And a tasty thing. We're going to set this aside and let the flavors marinate. This is about enough. Mix it well. Yum and yum. Let's clean that bowl up some. Right here. Like, where the heck did she go? Just gonna wrap this up and put this in the fridge. Like I said, so the flavors can marinate while our fish is doing its thing. And I couldn't find a small cabbage. Let me show you. It was a big cabbage. So guess what we'll be having tomorrow? Cabbage. Oh yeah. We're almost there. Matter of fact, it's done. I just wanted to have a little more crunch. A little more. If you have a conventional oven, you know, the oven with the fan in it, then that works the same with air fryer. As a matter of fact, it is the same. It is the same thing. It's just, you know, this is made separate. It's just airflow. That's all it's about. Heat and airflow. So you can do it in the oven too. There you have it. You can hardly tell the difference. It's just as good, just as tasty. Like me know. Crack one open. Yeah, gotta put a little coleslaw. In our dish, and it's delicious too. And there you have it. Air fried fish and coleslaw. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I had a ball. I hope you did too. And remember to pray. Then pray some more. Pray for her, pray for him, pray for you. Pray for them, pray for us. Don't stop praying. Pray. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't. Tap that bell. Share and comment. I would love to hear from you. Well, until next time, eat well and be well. Later. And make you some of this fish. It's good, and it's good for you.